Before we get started, please remember these are not made-up fake stories. These are true stories submitted to us from real listeners to the Let Me Pull Your Coat podcast. We refuse to put fillers or repeat phrases just to reach 20 or 50 minutes. All of our stories do not require you to sit through repeated sentences or redundant statements to get to the ending. Life is not scripted, and our stories don't require you to sit for 35 minutes for the conclusion. Now, let's begin. Some secrets stay hidden for years, until a child accidentally finds the one thing someone thought would never be discovered. And when that secret phone started ringing in my son's bedroom, my entire marriage exploded in less than 5 minutes. This is a real, true story from the Let Me Pull Your Coat podcast, where real people send in real situations with real consequences. Before we get into this story, make sure you subscribe and follow Tales from the Let Me Pull Your Coat podcast. New stories drop regularly on YouTube and on the website, letmepullyourcoat.com, because every secret eventually surfaces, and when it does, somebody always pays the price. This story came from a listener in Dallas, Texas. He had been married for 9 years, 2 kids, a house, both working professionals. From the outside, it looked like a normal life. His wife worked at a marketing firm downtown. Office job, business clothes, corporate lunches, nothing suspicious. At least, that is what he thought. One afternoon, his 8-year-old son walked into the kitchen holding a phone. Not his phone, not the family tablet. A phone nobody recognized. The kid asked a simple question. "Dad, whose phone is this?" The man looked at it and immediately knew something was off. It was a cheap burner phone. No contacts saved, just messages, dozens of them, most from the same number. He opened the messages, and within about 10 seconds, his stomach dropped. The texts were not business messages. They were escort messages, explicit ones, rates, hotel room numbers, times. The messages were from men arranging meetings, and the responses were coming from someone using his wife's photos. He stared at the screen, trying to convince himself it had to be fake, until he saw something that erased all doubt. A selfie. His wife in the bathroom mirror. Same dress she had worn to work 2 weeks earlier. His son had found the phone buried under a pile of laundry in the guest room. It had been vibrating. The kid thought it belonged to his dad. That phone had been hidden in the house the entire time, which meant something else. His wife had been living 2 different lives. Corporate employee during the day, escort on the side. When she got home that evening, he did not yell. He did not throw things. He did not cry. He simply placed the phone on the kitchen counter and waited. She saw it immediately. Her face went pale. And for about 10 seconds, she did not say a word. Then the lie started. "It's not what you think it. A joke account. My friend asked me to help her remit the usual gaslighting nonsense people try when they get caught." But the messages were detailed. Too detailed. Times, money transfers, hotel confirmations. There was no room left for lies. Here is where the story changes. Because instead of losing control, he got quiet. Very quiet. He told her one sentence. "You should probably call a lawyer." Then he picked up his car keys and left the house. Over the next 2 weeks, he did something most people never think to do. He protected himself. He documented everything. Screenshots, bank records, hotel receipts tied to her card, cash deposits that did not match her salary. He quietly moved half of their savings into a new account. Then he filed for divorce. When the truth started coming out, the consequences started rolling in. Her job found out. Not from him, from coworkers who recognized her escort photos online. Corporate HR does not like scandals, especially when they involve clients. Within a month, she was unemployed. Friends who had defended her suddenly disappeared. Family members who originally blamed him started changing their tune once the evidence surfaced, because facts have a way of destroying sympathy. Meanwhile, his life actually improved. He kept the house, kept primary custody of the kids, focused on work, focused on rebuilding peace in his home. And something else happened. For the first time in years, the stress was gone. No more lies. No more secrets hiding inside the walls of his own house. Here is the truth about situations like this. The betrayal hurts, but the lies hurt worse, because someone who can look you in the eye every day while living a second life has already checked out of the relationship. They just have not told you yet. The lesson here is simple. When the truth shows up, do not panic. Do not explode. Do not let emotion destroy your judgment. Get calm, get smart, and protect yourself first, because sometimes the strongest move a man can make is walking away from someone who thought they could fool him forever. If you want more real stories like this, subscribe to Tales from the Let Me Pull Your Coat podcast. New episodes and new stories are posted regularly on YouTube and on our website, letmepullyourcoat.com. Because the truth always comes out eventually. And when it does, the consequences are never small.